And get a big dream.
Hey guys, I think I got it working. You know what? We'll see. It'll be a nice surprise. Also, that reminds me. Shoot, that means I need to move my stuff around again. Blur. There we are. Got to change my lightscape too. This ain't no amateur streaming hours. This isn't no C tier streaming experience. You guys get treated right here. You guys get game appropriate lightscapes. There we go. Yeah. There we go. Oh yeah, DeWill, you may. So I have a bank of random video clips that kind of play for my background roles and things like that, and you have had the pleasure of seeing just a little bit of it. If that interested you, every Friday, so I guess 2 days from now, I do something called MediaTek, which is my knockoff of Cinematech, where I just let those roll for a couple hours. So yeah, if you want to come back out by on Friday night, around this time actually, 2 days from now. Did you enable the mod to remove the cop-out loincloth from Nemesis? I did not. There was only one. There's only one mod enabled at the moment, but that is not how it will be forever. Oh my. Well, that at least we know that something worked. Yeah, I'd be making that noise too if I were Carlos. If I were in a room with Carlos, looking like he does. I see no mod. All I see are my deep dark desires made flesh. Man, nice mod. Thank you. Okay, so she got infected. I gotta make medicine for her, I guess. But I gotta do it shooting zombies. Any other mods? Not right now, no. I just like while I was on break, ate something and then also installed and configured the mod manager. So.
Gotta be the lab in the back. Stay frosty.
And she's jilling off.
Copy.
In case you guys were ever curious what the euphemism is for a lady's self-pleasure, if guys can jack off, then ladies jill off. Just so you guys know. That's what it is. That's where we're at. Okay, I was about to say. This machine damn well better not have a card slot if it's 1998. But yeah, given the length of this game and also how much I enjoy playing it, I'll probably be doing other runs on harder difficulties, which leaves plenty of time to be slathering on some mods. So, what's up, Peaceful Snake? So wait, somebody said silencer. Is there... I don't think I put... I have the scope on it, but... I don't know if you're referring to that. I'm gonna play the game solely for this man. Yeah, Carlos is a great character. I remember him being really solid in the original game, which I never played. Just watched my buddy play it way back in the day. I remember Carlos being a rad dude. Here he is, continuing to be rad. I could deal with him being a little buffer, but that's okay. Not trying to body shame here. Many terms for jilling off. You're right. There isn't just one. Dust in the beef curtains. I never heard that one before. That's nice. I forgot. Yeah, he does the cross counter too. Gonna have to get really good at that timing if I want to be good at this game. I do appreciate the addition of a very time-specific like element. Okay, let's see if I can. Okay, so you gotta be early. You gotta be really early. Sex talk on Funhouse episode. You explained the Volvo was, and me and my friends do that hand clap now. Oh man, I'd have to. I'm not sure what hand clap you're referring to. Shit. I gotta get... Okay, so you gotta be really early with the counter. Also, I don't think you can counter them when they lunge at you on the ground like that. Maybe you can? he's down. Oh, let me see if I can counter this person. If not, I'll just die. And then I will have not taken this damage for no reason. So it's like, I think they gotta come at you straight on. There we go. Where does shirt go? No question. There's no reason to wonder about those things. You don't gotta worry about that. This is another red? It is. Yeah, I don't have any healing, so we'll just find it out. I like how he's oiled up too. Yeah, it's a good boy, Carlos. It's actually not a bad mod. Concerned he might get sick. Yeah, I guess he might. There might be a draft. Might be a little cold. Oiled up as he is, that can't be good for his body temperature. So these are all valid points. Oh, hello. Can I lick his wounds? Yes, you can. I think we can justifiably assume that Carlos is clean. Oh, okay. Gotta use a vocal command. Does he have the V-taper? He does.
Dr. Bard, are you in there? I'm here to rescue you. Open the door.
No voice match found.
Voice match? What kind of sci-fi bullshit is this?
He's in pain though. That's no good. Our sweet boy Carlos needs to be in good shape. Yes, voice match. There we go. That's what we're looking for. Alright. Resident Evil has begun. There we go. I like how the gun hovers on his back if he doesn't have tactical gear on. I think I have... Yeah. How about a little bit of this? Wait. Awesome. Being shirtless when you're ripped is tactical gear? You're right. It's the Predator... Ah, scary. Predator style combat equipment. I should have seen that one coming. Read on Wikipedia, this game's been in development for 3 years. I mean, maybe if you count RE2's development, it's hard for me to imagine that they went ahead with 3 before 2 came out and they knew how it would perform, but that... Who knows, that may be the case. I think if you wrap in like the tech and the reused assets, that makes sense, but... Oh, Alrock, I'm playing on hardcore. But I have not beaten the game yet, so... that is the hardest difficulty I can access at the moment. Hey, McCostich. Could you tell me a bit about the lore of Resident Evil? You get that there's a human-related virus created by a biotech company that makes zombies. How does it stand up from other zombie media? It was kind of on the zombie train before a lot of other series were, so it kind of staked out its place. The fact that it also was run for a long time means that like they have a pretty winding and ridiculous narrative, because escalation, like Dragon Ball Z escalation, has been an issue in these games. To the extent that like a twist villain in the first game suddenly has like straight up Neo superhuman powers later, is like blinking around and teleporting, and it goes off the walls crazy, which is something I really like about it, but I think you kind of have to have the right temperament, yeah, for it. So the reboots, the remakes have kind of brought it back to basics in a way, because the earlier games were not quite so crazy. I think starting with 4 and certainly in 5, it started to really start jumping a number of sharks, which has led to people, you know, not either not liking those games so much or preferring other kinds of other flavors of games. 5 also created some great fucking games. Yeah, 5 was great. 5 was a super solid co-op action game. And it's funny, somebody was asking about franchises or sequels that will genre swap. And I feel like Resident Evil is a really good example of that. Each game has its own flavor and its own mix of like straight horror versus action or exposition and stuff like that. So I appreciate how diverse Resident Evil as a franchise is, even though it's all loosely grouped up under horror, but I don't know, it's never been straight up scary. Oh, this is safer in music. Which means there's going to be some lore in here. And an herb. Don't mind if I do. We need thick Carlos. I mean, I guess he's pretty cut right now. Oh, not anyone Uno. I don't know why the N is capitalized, but thank you so much for gifting out 5 subs. Super, super kind of you. Nurse's Journal. Admitted over 20 mystery illness patients. Patients in the isolation wing exhibiting severe limb necrosis, fever, muttering delirium, and signs of hyperphagia. Possible infection. Tried every antiseptic. Still no blood work back from the research wing. Ask again. Dr. Young was bitten while treating one of the patients. We disinfected the wound, but his fever won't go down. Nothing works. Meanwhile, the outpatient wing is complete anarchy. The patients are delirious and growing more violent by the minute. We called in our off-duty staff. It's all hands on deck now. We gotta contain this chaos. Feel bad that thick just means fat. It doesn't really. I think thick is more about mentality. It's about positivity. About body positivity than about just saying fat on something. Like being fat is different than being thick. Being fat is just sitting on a couch and being a slob. Being thick is being a sex god despite having some rolls on you. It can be curvy, not fat. Yeah, I agree. Thick is a mindset, exactly. It's a state of being. It's a lifestyle. I'm like halfway in between thick and jacked, and it's a weird place to be. Thick in the right places, but also everywhere else. Yeah, well said. It is not just being squishy. Thick is empowerment. I agree with that. We tried. I swear to God we did, but there's nothing else to be done. The chaos is completely beyond control. Victims are pouring in now, dying and spreading the infection faster than we can reach them. So we've given up trying. Those of us who aren't infected have barricaded ourselves in here. We can hear the cries for help outside, the screaming. But none of us will go out there because that would be the end of us. Can't believe we've abandoned our patients. It's the worst sin imaginable for a nurse. I can't stop shaking, but I want to live. I want to live. We heard a helicopter flying overhead and immediately started crying and hugging each other, thinking a rescue team was on the way. But then the sound grew distant, and all we're left with now is the moaning of the dead and the silent screams in our hearts. We're all about to lose our minds. Dr. Young, Ariana, Miranda, Dakota, I'm so sorry I failed you. Something's coming. Help me. Oh, man. Those are pretty good and also horrible notes. It's like the itchy tasty note from the original Resident Evil. Where? I guess I have to get another set of lockpicks as Carlos? Administration. ID cards are not to be taken off hospital grounds under any circumstances. As per our security measures, all employees must store their ID card in their own personal locker before returning home for the day. Thank you. Lost locker room key. The key to the locker room has gone missing. The last person to have it may have dropped it somewhere in the courtyard. Until it is recovered, we will keep a spare key here in the office. Please stop by administration at the end of your shift to borrow it. I see. Your first run? Yeah, it is. PGX. First run, but I'm super enjoying it, so I'll probably play through it again on harder difficulties. But yeah, I got good shoulders. I got crazy ass legs, man. Years and years of trying to lose weight. And just like running distance, being massively overweight gave me gigantic legs, which is nice. They're gonna get more ridiculous the more weight I lose too. They're already starting to get pretty lumpy now that I'm doing more More leg workouts. How far in are you? Like 3 to 4 hours, so there can't be that much left in the game, right? I don't think. Crawl space. Don't mind if I do.
Not this way.
Never mind. Carlos says no. And when Carlos says no, you listen. Don't trust any of these goddamn zombies. I wonder if I'll find a note that tells me how to open that. Dakota, I think I know what happened to the missing tape of Dr. B. His research assistant took it. One of my patients saw Abbott remove something from a locker in the nurse's station and walk toward the treatment room. Try to sneak in and look during the night shift. You just stay cool and keep doing your job. I don't care how important Dr. B is to the medical community. That kind of harassment is not okay. I promise he won't let them destroy the evidence. He's a pig and an asshole, and he'll get his day in court. Or he won't. Or he won't. Ooh, don't you neo-dodging. For longer, people probably enjoyed RE2 tie-in instead of just seeing it as a lazy asset flip. Yeah. I mean, Capcom has long ridden the line of lazy asset flip. Allow me to refer you to the 18 versions of Street Fighter 4 and 5. 420 viewers? Oh, shit. Oh, shit, y'all. Can the impossible Twitch dream be true? Street Fighter 2, though? I mean, yeah. There were 3 versions of that, I think. I don't know, though. Like, I feel like this isn't a good or a bad thing. Just a passive observation, though. I feel like the expectation of a game's runtime has been super inflated. Again, not a bad thing, but games like Rockstar games, GTA 5 and Red Dead have just blow everyone else away in terms of the amount and quality of all the content. And then other games kind of try to follow in the wake. Like Ubisoft games, they have to give you an open world and a ton of things to do. Horizon Zero Dawn, Witcher 3, like some of these games that you can play for 150 hours and always be consuming new content for $60 purchase really does suck all the air out of the room. Used to be a lot more acceptable for games to have 5-6 hour runtimes. That's $10 an hour. That's not bad. 6 to 8 hours kind of sucks. Does it? It's not a bad thing to want more of a good thing. But to some degree, I don't know. I'm okay with a 6 to 8 hour game. Especially if you can play it through multiple times. And with a game like this, is if they give you harder difficulties, and especially if they give you little goodies for beating the game on those harder difficulties, I don't see a problem with it. It feels worse when we had RE2 at almost double the runtime. Yeah. There's no getting around the comparison there. It really does beg the comparison. And also the survivor stories in RE2. This game has multiplayer, though, if you care about that. So, evaluating a game's, the value proposition of a given video game is always a tricky thing. But, I don't know. I think, that's weird. The game's getting really stuttery. I thought that was, Lost Oasis being a little chonky, but maybe it's just my computer's getting a little funky. Oh, DeWill, yeah, no, I've changed my title. It's just it takes a while for Twitch to propagate sometimes. So I have to go to the courtyard, which is probably on the first floor. Yep, there she is. So let's go down there. Why don't the zombies just eat each other when there is no living food available? Just seems weird to have untouched, uninfected corpses lying around. The hostage, I think they do. I'm pretty... Oh, okay, that's how I get to the courtyard. I'm pretty sure there are plenty of scenes in Resident Evil of zombies eating other zombies. That's the thing. Like, that's what's weird about this game is it has the beats of like a Resident Evil of putting notes around telling you where to go. But then where you need to go is just right there. Like, it's not like they're being tricky about it or that there's even really all that much exploration to actually do. The levels just funnel you exactly where you need to go to pick up the exact next item you need. As opposed to like the mansion that was open or the police station that had branching paths and you had to actually look at maps and figure out what to do. That, I think, more than the runtime is kind of the issue. Actually, maybe that's why the runtime is so low. They don't give you an open environment to sort of explore at your leisure and get lost in. It's all very direct kind of linear areas that have the slight illusion of not being linear, but they're all pretty linear. What version had the mansion? Oh, that was 1. That was Resident Evil. It's a big rumble. So I'm just compulsively checking the map to make sure I pick up all the items I can find. Oh, right. This room. Well, I got the key, which means I need to go back up the stairs. Yep. RE2 exploration and puzzles felt real fun. Doesn't really have that here so much. Yeah, you're right. RE3 is really... Yeah, compared to RE2, it really does kind of seem to dial back on a lot of the elements that made 2 so good. So, yeah, I'm not saying there's no reason to I'm not saying people aren't allowed to be disappointed. I would rather have this game than not, even if that is a really silly way to look at it. I guess the real question is, would people be okay waiting for the game to come out this fall, or even in 2021, if it hit that level? And I don't know. I think to some degree Capcom probably made the right call releasing it as fast as they could to kind of capitalize on the momentum they had. I wonder if that would have stuck around. And knowing Capcom, this means they can just re-release it again on next-gen consoles, so they can re-release 2 and 3 again on PS5 Series X. Although, that's going to get weird, actually. Because those libraries should persist, so when you get a PS5 or a Series X, you should just be able to download the game and run it at a better resolution. So, yeah, the like remaster treatments with new generations, I feel like it's not gonna be as booming of a business this time around as it was. Yeah, Definitive Ultimate Remake Edition. Yeah. I feel like now the pressure is going to be on for developers to release texture packs and patches to make their games run at 4K. Thoughts on the new PlayStation controller? I'm not a fan, Dr. Salt. I obviously, like, it's a video game thing, so I wanna give it the benefit of the doubt. I want to hold it. I want to use it, and I'm willing to change my mind. But right off the top, there's a bunch of design elements about that controller I do not like. I'm not a fan of the aesthetic of it either. Bikini controller, yeah. I wonder. There's no way this is the case, but it feels so similar to me. I guess this controller hasn't been as. We got normal hunters now. People aren't as. Yeah, I guess we do. People aren't as confused and annoyed by this controller as they were by the PS3 Boomerang. But to me, there's so much of the Boomerang in the visual design of this thing. Yeah, knife, great. Ow. Can I punch this thing? Nope. Alright. Yes, you can. Excellent. Well, they still do the one-hit kills. I do remember in Resident Evil 1, man, they could just claw your head off, and that was that. I feel like the PS5 controller is my PS4 controller wearing cool armor. That's the it does look like that. It looks like they just put some ceramic plates on the PS4 controller, which is what I don't like. To me, that is very like 2002 iPod, iRobot, like glossy white aesthetic, which I thought we were done with that. Maybe they think it's time for that aesthetic to roll around and be popular again, but nice.
Jesus Christ!
I recommend looking at it in one solid color. It seems way less odd. No, I agree. Some of the reshades and redesigns that people have already done make it look way better when it's one color. The two-tone thing does bug me. Bzen? Ah, thank you. Thank you for the resub. There's an all-black controller, which I think will be the default. There's not, John. I don't know where you're getting that from. The post on PlayStation blog did not mention any other color aside from that one. There are tons of photos of people that have made different ones, but Sony didn't say they were making that. Sony said that they were going with the two-tone design in the PlayStation blog post, and that's the only thing they said about it. Are you going to be losing your gains because of quarantine? Nah, dog. I am... oh, fans will create them? I mean, that's true. I got a gym in my garage. I'm gaining more than ever. I could be wrong about that, John. Don't get me wrong. I want that to be true desperately, which is why I combed the blog post hoping that they would say something like, we're going to have different controller options or color options at launch. But I unfortunately did not see that in that post. But wait, you could actually be talking to somebody. What do you mean? Are you not used to talking to people? I'm not sure anyone could top the Xbox Elite controller. I may never use another controller. I'm kind of in the same boat, but... Two hunters, great. Yeah. Maybe they'll start a customization service where you can order your own controllers. That'd be cool. Latest Doom Eternal stream up on YouTube is only running at 360p. Damn it! I did not know that. Thank you. Why is that? Hold on a second. That's really confusing. It didn't say it was processing or anything. That's bummer. Yeah, hold on a second. Let me unpublish it for a sec. Yeah, there are comments being like, why is it 360? Yeah, what the heck? Do I have to re-upload it? What's going on? Yeah, no, Kyle, thank you. Thank you for letting me know. That's aggravating. I'll take a look at that later. Why would that even be? I've never had that happen before. Ooh. It's just facts. I agree. I mean... Thought about playing Tetris 99 anymore? Do you have other things on the agenda? Unfortunately, other things. There's just been so many big, awesome games coming out that I'm really, really enjoying playing. And only so many hours in the day for hot gaming. Okay. I think if you're on their head side, they can't get you with that lunge from the ground. I think. What about cold gaming? I mean, if I wanted to game cold, yeah, I could play Tetris 99 all day. But, no, this is a stream for hot gaming and hot moves. There's that floating rifle. When your abs are so powerful, you can make guns levitate. It's when you got Carlos energy. Oh, wait, I don't want to go there. Lukewarm gaming? I could lukewarm game. Hi. shit! Holy fuck. Ah. Shit. Damn. God. No! Ah! There's a cooldown on the counter? It seems like if they hit you once, no matter what, their next hit is going to be an instant kill. That's what it seems like. Everyone will complain about the PS5 controller for a week and a half after release, then it'll be the standard. I don't know, man. You're right. I don't know that it'll be the standard, but I think some people will get used to it. I never got used to the PS4 controller. I think it's junk. There's certain things about it that are good, but God, micro USB ports, tiny battery, flimsy triggers. The touchpad is neat. It's a neat idea, and I think some games use it really effectively, but like the most it's used now is games just use it as another button. You just have to mush it. Yeah, the springs were pretty resistive on the triggers, at least for my tastes. Touchpad is underutilized. Yeah, because there has to be control parity with other systems that don't have it. So, PS4 exclusives can use it all they want, but you can't make a game that has like important functionality on the touchpad, because what are you going to do when you port it to Xbox or PC? Final Fantasy XIV used it really cool. Yeah, Tearaway, a console exclusive. Yup. DualShock 4 has gyro in it, but nobody uses it, which is a massive shame. Yeah, I feel like Switch has done a lot to work motion controls into first-person shooters in a really cool way. I like the way they used it in Splatoon. I thought was really, really good. So it's weird to me that like PS4 games don't use gyro for fine aim. Hope the DualSense haptic resistive triggers won't wear down quickly. I don't know. That's a good question. All right, a good thing to be concerned about. Dead Man's Tune. That is some interesting copy pasta, my man. Fuck. Whoa. Oh! Shit. Ah, man. So the hunters like to do that fake out where they scramble up to you and then jump back and then claw you. So I'll have to watch out for that. I got. You're right. I keep getting got. That little fake out gets me. They give me that little pump fake. Enemy look just as confused. Yeah. Click on the heads. There we go. Oh, you're down? Okay. Horny Penguin. Thank you for the cheer. Oop. Nothing like that room with the 2 betas, but there's a big cheese way to deal with it. I will try my best to do it honorably, but we'll see. Did find any items that don't belong in 1999? I mean, I haven't really been looking, to be honest. Let me see if I can just run in, grab everything, and... Great! Solid moves! Ow! Okay. Alright. Ugh, okay. I thought he was gonna do the fake. He didn't. And I was in the middle of a reload, so I couldn't counter. Wow. Absolute wow. Yeah, Raven, that was the complete embodiment of playing myself. Concussed self gets throat ripped out. Yeah, nearly immediately. mechanic in this game is weird and interesting. Like, they obviously couldn't make it so that you could just do it every time. That would be overpowered. So it seems like a lot of it is trying to fake you out or make it so you have to guess the timing. Which is kind of interesting. Grenades? I don't have it. I used one in that other room that had like 4 zombies in it. If you stand close enough to the door for whatever reason, they cannot open it, so you can just dip in and out of the door. Okay. Thought it might be something like that. Fuck! I gotta remember to get ready for it. Yeah, the opposite of the Assassin's Creed counter, basically. You gotta remember, you can't drop from aiming and counter. It doesn't seem like... You have to be, like, basically neutral stance to be able to do a counter on reaction. Alright. Yeah, you're right, I need to oil up more. Oh, stop reloading, car! Ah! If you empty your clip, he automatically reloads, which means you can't counter. Is there a way to turn that off? Or if you empty your magazine, whatever. There's probably not, right? Yeah, shut up. Auto reload. Sick. Okay. Jeez. Thank God. Alright. The game thought about, or the developers thought about that. Yeah. Reload in the inventory? I mean that's smart, but that still doesn't prevent him from auto-reloading if the magazine runs out. That's kind of the problem. I wasn't trying to reload, that's the problem. Not that the reload I wanted took too long. Oh gosh, yep. I corrected myself because I know that there are people awfully proud to know the difference between clip and magazine on Twitch. I feel like if you put 10 people in a room, one of them is gonna yell about trigger discipline, and the other is gonna complain about the difference between a clip and a. Can get more grenades downstairs. Yeah, how much longer are you gonna stream? I'm going to try to beat this game. We'll see. We'll see how that works out. Reminds me of the grammar Nazi thing that used to be popular. What is that? Not spelling grammar correctly? Boom! Gotcha! I'm one of those people who get triggered based on clip versus magazine, but not when people say it. It bothers me when developers put it in the game. I could see that. I could see that. That's valid. Like, ah! No! Yeah! I mean, I still took a hit, but... oh! Ooh! I want to figure this out now. This is just becoming a thing. Punch is risky. I mean, what is my other option aside from going and getting a grenade? But that's dumb. I ain't doing that. I ain't going out that way. Yeah, they put you in a tight space. It's true. It's true. What triggers the insta kills? It's like a critical hit. It's just a random chance, in my understanding. Gotta kite more. You gonna come? Come on, bud. Oh no, Blar, this is a mod. God damn it! I guess there's some doors they can go through and some doors they can't. You can't reload in the inventory, can you? Look at you. Look at you with your hot top tip that doesn't work. Thinking this is classic Resident Evil. Not during fights. Yeah, so that was not useful. Okay. Got him. I got. Now I'm getting salty, right? Ooh, streamer getting triggered. Just don't get into fights. Then I won't ever need to reload. And then the tip invalidates itself again. Alright. God. I'm just curious to see what that does. God! Inventory. Alright, whatever. What? What? Why didn't it? Great. Knife his ass. I'm gonna get you. Oh, I'm gonna get you. Haha. Yeah. That's how a man gets it done. Stupid. Yeah, I feel like the strat there is just toss a flashbang, run past them both, because there's only this one tape, right? Yeah, there's... God. No, there's something else in here. Oh. Bullets. Alright. Well, I need those bullets if I don't waste 300 bullets on killing these stupid hunters. And if they don't come out of these doors. Yeah. Alright. Whatever. Okay, so I have the tape now. I guess I might as well go save. Ah, good. Very good. Alright, how about this? Oh. Is that always there? Just didn't get it. Tactical grip. Yes. What does that do? Greatly reduces recoil? Alright. See ya! Yeah. This game just epic trolled you. Kinda did, didn't it? Did you have fun grinding through all those hunters? Oh, well, you're done now. Oh, wait, there's another one. Just one more, though. Not a big deal. Was it lab reception I needed to go to? Whatever, I'll figure it out. Why are the shadow reflections in the RE engine... Why do the shadow reflections in the RE engine are blocky? Shadow reflections. Shadow reflections. I'm not... You say shadow and reflections. I'm not sure which ones you're referring to. Is key out there too? Probably. I don't know. I didn't make the engine. Couldn't tell you. You jump from one of the windows? Oh, yeah, probably. And I do not have the resources for this, because I burned them all fighting those stupid hunters. Oh, I think I have a red. I do. There we go. Aha. One, just burn all your ammo and the Resident Evil engine will provide. Jeez. I think that was the grenade people were telling me about. Actually, did I? Yeah, this room's empty. Alright, fuck you guys. And God bless circular rooms. I see a zombie. Whoo! Not today. Jesus. Oh, they want me. I haven't gotten everything in this room either. Oh wait, yeah, that's right. There's a lockpick thing in there. So, yes, that's correct. All right. Lab reception. Yeah, that's where we need to go. God damn it! Thought I hit space. What's weird is like you can get locked into a chomp animation when it doesn't seem like it yet, and it seems like you should be able to space out of it, but the window's a little tighter than that. So, interesting dynamic there. But if it were that open, yeah, this game would be way too easy. Why is he shirtless? Why? I don't understand. It doesn't it make sense?
All I wanted to know was what the documents were doing in your office in the first place.
Who do you think you're talking to? I'm goddamn Nathaniel Bard.
Yeah.
The best biologist you'll ever meet, you bedpan-changing waste of an...
Oh, I missed lore. That was inexcusable. It's getting stuttery again. What's going on?
Bard. Tyrell. Bard's dead. He's been shot.
Shit. And the vaccine?
Restart the game when you missed that lore? Don't worry. I'll be playing it again, I think.
It's gotta be a computer, right?
Dear Dr. Bard, it is my pleasure to cordially invite you to a banquet on September 10th at the Central Hotel, where we will be exchanging viewpoints on Raccoon City's new special medical zone. Attending will be Mayor Michael Warren, Chief of Police Brian Irons, and many other distinguished members of our community. Thursday, September 10th, 1998, 6 p.m., the Orient Restaurant, the Central Hotel's second floor. We would be honored if you would join us. Sincerely, Greg Tester, United States Senator. Nate, I'll be introducing the bill for that new drug of yours in mid-August. Bring the cash. Booked a suite for the usual after party. You're a brunette guy, right? I'll let Irons know. Gross. Corruption. Sex pervert pedo reveal of this game. Yeah, it seems like there's one in every game, huh? Who was I can't remember the creepo from 2. Who was that guy? Was it just some dude? Oh, no, wait, that was the mayor, wasn't it? Bard's just a horn dog? Yeah. Ah. Greg, I know you're watching the news. This virus is going to devour the whole country. The dead will wash over Capitol Hill like a tidal wave. You are not safe. However, you've always been a good friend to me, so I'd like to offer you a way out. I have in my possession 1 dose of a vaccine for the virus. The Holy Grail. It's not for my family, not for my ladies on the side. No, Greg, I'm saving it for you. I know better than anyone that you're the future of the United States, but if you want the goods, Greg, you've got to get me the hell out of here now without Umbrella finding out. Lean on the Pentagon for me. I know you've got the clout. See if someone can get a rescue team in here without UBCS involvement. You scratch my back, I scratch yours, which should sound pretty chaste after the parties we've been to. Hurry, my time is running out. Nice. A little bit of blackmail there for good measure. Extortion.
Daniel Bard, September 29, 11 p.m. I am acutely aware that my time's running out. And I hope and pray, by making this recording and bringing the truth to light, that I can restore some small shred of honor to my name.
Honor.
All of Raccoon City's suffering began
Oof, those abs, though.
with the release of a biological weapon known as the T-virus. My employer, the Umbrella Corporation, engineered this virus. And they ordered my team to develop a vaccine.
Dude, not bad.
Now, I keep
Kung Fu Hustle is one of my favorite movies of all
here in my
time.
office.
It's
The
so
rest of it
good.
is stored underground.
Yeah, RE2S Chief Irons. Yeah.
But those sons of bitches.
The fatty that Sherry burns. Oh, that's the police chief. Okay. I thought that was the
They
mayor.
don't want the world to know what they've done. So they're trying to erase all evidence that the virus ever existed. No, I'm not a fool. I know they don't want me to...
Did the axe gang dance at his wedding? That's awesome.
And she trusted me anyway.
Did you have little axes?
Fuck!
Carlos mad. Also, I like how that door just spontaneously opens when you need it to.
All right, Joe. Hang tight. T, I got it.
Good. I'm headed your way.
Be careful.
Careful. Have you seen this town? It'll be a fucking miracle if I get there in one piece.
Oh, T. Start planning my route here. Am I going? Yeah.
You're gonna be okay, Joe.
I'll save you, Jill. I'll save you. Do vaccines work after you've been infected with something? I thought they were preventative. Where's the Jill Bikini mod? It's the #1 on Nexus mods, but not installed at the moment.
This shit better work.
I think video games have had a lack of beefcake, so I try to do what I can to balance it out. Resident Evil has some very hunky boys, so it depends on the vaccine. Rabies does? Oh.
What the hell happened?
Attention all citizens. The contagion spreading throughout the city has been designated uncontainable. On October 1st, Raccoon City will be completely destroyed in a missile strike. All residents
Doom Eternal is all the beefcake gaming needed.
are urged to evacuate.
Except you can't do a shirtless Doomslayer, can you?
Attention
You can at least put on the classic suit where you get to see some abs, but you get some biceps with the new
Think Uncle Sam gives a shit?
the new suit, but
Fuck. Here they come. Oh, you sit tight. I got this.
oh, I'm talking about Sadler from RE4?
Gotta grab some gear. It sounds like there's a lot of them out there.
Grab some gear. Oh, this is first aid spray. Let me just take that. Grab that from right in front of you. What? Hey, sneaking box. Thank you for the resub. Not sure exactly what gear he's referring to here, because I have picked up everything. Unless, oh, all right.
I'm gonna try to lower the window shutters. The less entry points, the better.
And how do we do that?
I'll try hacking into the hospital security system.
Hacks.
Keep them off me in the meantime.
Yeah, so there's like a whole sequence where you just shoot a bunch of zombies in a room. Yeah, I can. This is definitely much more action-oriented. There's a mostly shirtless skin in Doom Eternal. Oh, the like
Now the fun shit.
Marauder or Centurion thing, whatever it is. Yeah, I need to use that one more, I think.
Oh! We've reached the room!
Missed all of that. What? We've reached the room. Oh, that. What? Or the bodies just disappear. I guess you don't have to worry about them getting back up in this area once they go down. It seems like they're down for good. have a lot of ammo left. So I have flash grenades and normal grenades. This is gonna be rough. Yeah. 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 Oh, you can do it multiple times? Okay.
Oh, come on.
Find the breaker. It must be somewhere.
It must be somewhere. That is a super top tip. Thank you. God damn it! Thought it was far enough away. If you just miss the first one, the secondary scramble sure does. Oh, fuck you! Wow. That's good. Look at that. Fuck. Shit. Find the breaker. Right, I forgot that's what I was supposed to be doing. Are you a breaker? Looks like it. Oh, jeez. Alright, useful. I did pick up another grenade.
Almost got it.
Hey, nice. Damn right Carlos has big muscles. I like where your head's at. On those muscles. Oh, come on. Alright. Oh! No! I got super fucking lucky. Oh, we beat it on Nightmare? I'm excited to play it again on harder difficulties. These boxes keep regenerating with items. It's honestly not that hard on Inferno. You herd them all into groups and save all your grenades ever for this bit? Ah, okay. Yeah.
Maybe you can knock the pillar down with that explosive.
I'm on it.
Seems like they keep spawning in items too, which is nice. Where did Carlos loves just hiking things right up to the ceiling. Man. You have 2 flashbangs, basically means you've cleared the timer segment. Yeah. I mean, I don't even think they can knock down the door in that amount of time either. Too strong of an arm, exactly. He just can't, he can't beef that shit. Like, he wants to football hike it every time. I guess you gotta aim it at the ground if you wanna throw with a low ceiling. He's too oiled up, you're right, it just squirts out of his hand like a bar of soap.
Not even close. But at least it's over.
Yeah.
I'm coming back.
Yes, my boy.
Vaccine's the real deal.
Good.
You going somewhere?
You're damn right.
What do you think you're gonna do? Whole city's about to be microwaved.
Come on, man. Call the government. Tell them we found a cure. You stall for time.
Ballsy motherfucker.
Could I love him more? Oh, that Carlos. Do I sign up to be a DoorDash driver or nah? I'm not sure if it's actually a smart play right now. I mean, I've been ordering off DoorDash like every third day or so. Trying to support my local businesses. So, I mean, that doesn't help you at all, but
Thank God you're...
I also tip with intent, man. I know I've read some accounts of people who do deliveries and stuff, and they're just not getting.
The city's safe.
Oh, is this a fever dream? Oh, why do you have a shirt on, you bitch? Because it's a different model. It's still. It's a nightmare because Carlos has a shirt on. Yeah. That's what I say when they patch 14. Oh yeah, there's a new relic quest. I got to do that.
What's going on?
Get my white mage twig. I always get a group order, so it's easier for both parties. I need to experiment with that more. Yeah.
Will occur in just hours. The payload is designed to eradicate all biological material. You will not survive if you remain in the city.
October 1st.
Evacuate now. Repeat.
No.
Evacuate now.
Can't be.
What do you plays in 14? I'm a white mage. All right. Jilling it. I guess I got the lockpicks now. Okay, yeah. Whew. All right. Is this the last sequence of the game? Why does the mage have to be white? Well, they have black and red too, and blue. So they have mages of all the rainbow.
Morning, sunshine.
You saved my life.
I sure as shit didn't. That was all Carlos.
Huh.
He carried you here and he treated you himself. Crazy bastard.
Where is he?
He went underground. Bard stockpiled the vaccine, enough to give the city some hope.
He thinks he can do this by himself. I'm going after him.
Wait, did you see the broadcast?
And one more after this?
They're gonna blow the city sky high. I'm trying to get a hold of anyone with the clearance to stop it. Leave this mess to him. He's a professional.
So am I.
Nice. It's back in the hospital again,
I'm
man.
not talking you out of this. The storage facility is underground, beneath this hospital. I've lost contact with Carlos. So expect
An underground lab. Did you pick up that new handgun in the room? No. New handgun, you say? Well. I mean, this is G19, and that's G18, so... You tell me which one's better. Do they tell you? They don't tell you, like, the damage the guns do they? Keep the burst? Yeah, it seems like a good call. I imagine at this point in the game, they just throw enemies at you that you just have to dump ammo into. Sweep up all the items in here. I mean, map says it's red. That means there's something to pick up. And I'm gonna pick it up. Wherever it is. Huh. Confusing. Oh, Azardo, you gotta go to work? Alright, man. Hopefully you have a good shift. See you later. And, hopefully you have a good night. Hi, I'm DZ. Thanks for the sub. Thank you, thank you. It's in the connecting hallway. Oh, that's what it is? Okay. That was gonna drive me crazy. I saw that box there. It's weird that that counts as the same zone, but whatever. Boink! Yep, that was it. Alright. Hi. Think of all those lock-pickables I can lockpick now. God. Fuck, dude! How is this dude, like, wobbling around perfectly? Shadow dancing through all my goddamn bullets. Dude, you bitch! Fuck. There's always that one zombie that's just an outrageous asshole. Hit the wrong button. I wanted the shotgun. Pulled out the fucking grenade launcher. Asshole! God damn. Brrr. Okay. What a jerk zombie. Oh, wait, is this where I'm supposed to go? Seems like it. Hold on, let me go root out some items first. I will not let unopened containers stand. Yeah. Thick zombie. I'm doing it. Doing it to me. Oh, shit. Alright. Well, that's it for my inventory then. I guess carrying 3 guns is a bad idea. Wish I could afford to resub. Miss those dope emails. Ah, I'm sorry, man. Yeah, I know times is tough, so if you gotta tighten the belt, I could understand why this would be one of the first things to go. Compact before merging, and then becoming HP, then fenced in. Feinstein? What are you even talking about, Dead Man's Dude? Oh, Kaylee, thanks for gifting a sub. Ooh. Every day they bring in more of these mystery illness patients. These sedatives don't stop their delirium, so we have to put them in straitjackets and move them to the isolation wing. Problem is, the isolation wing is already bursting at the seams. The director has ordered us to admit anyone with symptoms free of charge, but what does he expect us to do? Wish them better? We don't have a cure. And that's not all that's bothering me. When these patients die, they're not collected by the usual mortuary teams. We've been told it's special handling to prevent the illness from spreading, but I'm not sure I buy it. Miranda saw some guys wheeling a body through the forbidden door during the night. Why? Where? What is going on? Patients are dying, doctor! Live, damn you! Live! Step and fetch it, boy. What are you even... You're filled with words tonight, Dead Man's Tune, and not a whole lot of them string together to make a whole lot of sense. I'm gonna pay it forward ASAP. Huckster, if things are tight, you shouldn't worry about paying it forward. Maybe you can pay it forward.
This looks like Nikolai's work.
Yeah, years down the line. All right, what else do I have to loot? Emergency entrance. Okay. Shit. That is not what I thought I had equipped. Why did he run over there? What's your goddamn problem? Hey, you ass! Go through the door, Jill! Okay. Gonna start my remodeling project in Animal Crossing? Nice. What are you remodeling to? Oh, damn it, scrolled off. Sorry. There's Thick Zombie again. Does Thick Zombie have more health? Is that like a thing? Shit. I don't think he can go through this door, it seems like. Don't fire directly at Hunter? Why not? Because I'll miss? Oh. You wanted in there so bad, and now that you're in there, you don't know what to do. What the fuck, man? Shit! How many are there? 9 rounds. I just don't have explosive rounds? Alright. He dodges grenades. Oh, I didn't know that. How are you guys scattering so effectively? Like, the second I go in there, you dogpile on me like it's going out of style. And the second I walk away, you spread again! God! Fuck. Fuck. What an aggravating room. Yeah, that was a very spiteful shotgun. Whatever. I used a lot of resources to get to this goddamn locker. I tried to get into Final Fantasy XIV. Is the story good? Should I pay attention to the quests and such, or is it lackluster? I mean, the main story is very good. Realm Reborn is a little rough to get through given how old it is at this point, but after that, I think it's a... They're all really good Final Fantasy stories. And each expansion kind of has a different sort of flavor and tone, which is kind of neat. Magnum is in the hospital. Okay. Well, I'm currently exploring the hospital, so maybe I'll find it. You don't have a head, so you're good. Alright, what do I need to do here? Staff room, linen room, sick room, okay. Questing in the main story is kind of monotonous, yeah. Side quests they're either goofy or a waste of time, usually. There's some interesting stories there, but largely that stuff can mostly be skipped. That felt good. Remember 3 years ago, I was walking home, noticed a guy looking into his car with his phone light, just panically walking around it, asked if he was alright. Turns out there was a spider in the car and he was really scared of them, so much so that he was going to call an Uber. I found and killed the spider for him and he wanted to pay me $50. I just said, nah, it's alright, just paid for it and walked off. That's amazing. That's the closest thing I've ever heard of to a side quest in real life. You're just cruising and then there's an NPC being like, ah. And then you're like, I can handle that for you. Did you know that I'm a hero of legend? Oh, shit. That's awesome. Good for you, though. Helping out someone in need. Also good for you for, like, asking what was up and not just walking past and feeling like it's not your business. Crap, he's gonna get up, too. Fuck, man. I keep needing to tell myself it's always earlier than you think. You always have to hit that dodge way earlier. Shit! I didn't think it could get to me on that angle. Fucking, I don't have any healing. That was dumb. That was very dumb. I keep trying to, like, learn the ins and outs of the finer points of the dodging system, because I feel like I'm gonna really need to know it. Playing on harder difficulties. Comes to side quests in 14, they're non-essential for the most part. I'd recommend not doing them unless you really want to. Yeah. Yeah. Main story takes up a lot of time. Yes, I agree. I would say if you're trying to play through for story purposes, just do the main story, and if you get gated on level, don't do side quests to level. It is a very inefficient way to get there, and the content's not really worth your time. No, Arbitron, there are much more efficient ways to get experience than doing side quests. Yeah, dungeons, fates, those are all better, and will probably, like, give you more practice in how to be better at the game in the long run as well. That's weird that the item box has different things for both characters. I mean, I get it since they have different mechanics, but still, it's kind of a weird thing. What's up, Oobzor? Hello. Palace of the Dead? Yeah, I like Palace of the Dead quite a bit. That's real classic, like, action RPG vibes. Kind of reminds me of Phantasy Star a little bit. Okay. Gotta go down this hallway. Actually, I gotta go down the P-way. So, I'm gonna use the restroom. I'll be back. Yes. Yes, boy. My P is gone. My games are here. Clips keeps getting repeated. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with that. That's a weird thing. It seems like, to some degree, it feels like the VLC shuffle is not as shuffly as it should be. Except it really is. Some people actually dug into the shuffle code, and it's pretty robust. So I don't know why it feels like some clips just get hit really hard. And then other ones just never ever get played. It's weird, man. So, is Jill tiny enough to crawl through that crawl space? I guess I just go through here. Crawl up chairs in hallway? Yeah. Yeah. There's stuff over here, though. If you don't kill all the hunters, if you just run past them, are they still alive now? Or is this just a different phase of the hospital and nothing carries over? Does anyone have the hot skinny on that? Treatment room? Okay. They carry over? Oh, okay. Alright. Well, that's at least some motivation for cleaning these rooms out then. Make it play similar stuff less? Actually, B-Bolt, you got it. There. I did it. Oh, that was all that was in there? Are you serious? Blah. Blah. Blah, blah, blah. I would imagine it doesn't do something like create a playlist to pull the vids from? I mean, I point it to a directory, so I imagine it creates a playlist somewhere internally. Way back before they had Shuffle, I would actually just manually add all the files and then drag them around randomly to try and affect a random, and that took a long time. So, oh, you're expanding on your previous comment. Oh, sorry, I didn't see your previous. This is not the hardest difficulty. This is the hardest difficulty
I think I can squeeze by.
you can play without beating the game first. So, I will play it on harder difficulties as they become available to me. But right now, I am merely playing it on the difficulty that I can. Haha! Oh! Oh, I guess I don't need this anymore. That's sad.
Guaranteed to give you a headache.
Actually... Wait. I don't like this. I want the knife on something. Alright. Okay. With the exception of that stupid powder, the hallway has, or the hospital has been cleaned out. No. Don't worry about Dead Man's Tune. He's had curious speech patterns before. I think it's okay. I've noticed some irregular behavior from Dead Man's Tune in the past. I think that's just his way. May not be... Yeah, maybe drunk. Who knows? Gonna have another sub-only Mediatek night. I haven't been doing sub-only because I guess I came to understand that it doesn't really matter. Like, for a while I was kind of concerned about making it too open. Because since I am ostensibly playing other people's copywritten content, and I'm not like on camera and interactive, it was my concern for a while that somebody might report me and Twitch might have a problem with it. I don't know. It seems to me that it's small enough to go under the radar. So, was there no growth in subs at all? Oh no. God no. Ew. No. People do not sub if you're not there interacting with them. Which makes sense. Like, why would you throw your money at a robot? And it also just like put a huge dent in my average viewership of just having a sub-only stream. It was like the lowest point in the entire week. And you can't really explain that, like, to advertisers. Shit, dude! Give me a second! Fuck you! God. That actually aggravated me. Keep knife for now. I'll tell you when you won't need it for Magnum. I mean, I'll figure it out. Godzuki, I don't need you to tell me exactly how to play the game, but thank you. What was I saying? Oh yeah, so like advertisers don't really care if you do sub-only streams. All they care is the number that they see that their metrics tools spit out. So if you if you arbitrarily lower your viewership, you're not going to be able to ask for like certain ad rates and stuff like that, despite what it says. They just don't care. They don't have the time to really dig in or anything like that. Can you fix my internet? Do you know how to fix tornado stuff? If I did, I probably wouldn't be playing games on Twitch. But let's see here, create explosive rounds. Might as well. Since explosive rounds are already in my inventory. Already loaded. Is it 5? It's 6. Gosh. Okay, that's gonna take a while. 2 weeks ago's MediaTek stream when I got gifted a sub, actually. Or was just before it switched to MediaTek? Probably was just before. Oh, you like to hear the behind-the-scenes stuff? Okay, cool. Yeah, that makes me feel a little better about talking endlessly about it. Yeah, it just didn't do anything. And there's really no reason to arbitrarily limit the reach of something like that, or to any stream. I mean, those streams get viewed less regardless, just because it's not what people come to Twitch for, you know? It's not gameplay, it's not interactivity. So yeah. And I don't know that, like, I don't know, for the people who are subs, did you feel like it added a lot of value to your sub? I don't know that access to that was really going to be something that, like, made the decision for people to spend for a sub or not. Oh yeah. Shiro Yasha, I'm not super hot on Valorant right now. But I, you know, I also don't have a code for it. So, maybe I'm just bitter. Just flying out to Cincinnati, Ohio. Yeah. I'll fly out there, reboot your... Unplug and plug your router back in and be like, well, I tried it. See you later. See the new Xbox controller? Yeah. That doesn't really bother me. Because it's got a new button. I just sub because I want to support creators, but I also just use my Twitch Prime sub. I understand, Moop. Yeah. I feel like a sub-only stream would be viable if you had thousands of subs consistently watching. Yeah, but even then, you're just cutting down your potential viewer base, and there's not a whole lot of reason to do that on Twitch. Let's see here. There's not a whole lot of reason to do that ever, really. Things that have added value to my sub are the newsletter and supporting one of my favorite streamers. Well, thank you, Ajax. I'm glad the newsletter means something to you guys, to some people. Gonna be Beat Mania Saturday, yes. I don't have a reason not to, I don't think. Buy a new song pack, play some new tracks. Looking forward to it. And this area is just big and empty, huh? Maybe not forever, but it feels that way right now. Ah. Ooh, elevator notice. To all employees, we've identified an issue with the electrical box where concurrent use of heavy machinery overloads it and causes the fuses to blow. If you encounter this problem and can't get the elevator running, please stay calm, get their fuses from the sub-generators situated around the warehouse, and use those to restore power from the main generator as quickly as possible. I wonder if I'll have to do that right now. There's no way the game would drop a note pertaining exactly what I'm going to do just before I do it. That would be too convenient. Does a sub only mean that subs can participate in chat or only subs can view? Only subs can view. There is also sub-only chat, which is different, but yeah. If it's a sub-only stream, then people who aren't subs get like 5 minutes to watch, and then that's it. Just chilling there. I assume gift subs count? They do, yeah. Gift subs count, prime subs count. Any kind of sub, really. Ah! Oh no!
I respect your tenacity.
Respect.
Our games end here.
Now allow me to play more games with you by watching you run around with a bunch of zombies. Oh, the paleheads? Wait. Yeah, these are pale heads. Interesting. Yeah, big open space, huh? Sub-elevator, you say? Sub-only stream syndicate only potentially benefits top-tier streamers rather than anyone else. Even for a top-tier streamer, though, they're just pushing out a ton of potential viewers. And there's really no version to do that. Really no version at all. Or no reason. I don't know what I'm saying version for. Ah, shit. Too many items. That's already in my inventory, so that should stack. This I cannot combine because the other one was explosive. Great. I don't have enough inventory space to get all the fuses either. Which, ah, shit. Sub-only streams are only briefly valuable for some streamers who relied only on subs, not ads. Even then, I feel like you burn out your audience if like, let's say somebody arrives there for the first time and they see a sub-only stream and they leave, you've lost your chance to like convert them into a viewer. They just move on to another stream. So yeah, it's a neat feature, but really functionally there's just no place for it at all that I can tell. Heads are stronger here? Than what? Than an RE2? After listening to you on a past podcast, I finally replaced my RAM and graphics card. You never learn about computers if you just sit on your ass and wonder. Thanks. Well, Fish and Buzz, that's... Wait.
A dead end. No.
Fish and Buzz, we talked about this before. Like a year and a half ago, right? And you told me the exact same thing? Huh. My girlfriend is an essential worker at a grocery store. We put your stream on before bed and helped immensely with her anxiety. Thanks for being great. Hey, I'm glad to hear that. And man, good for your girlfriend for getting out there. I really hope this whole thing reminds America that, like, no, it's not a call out. I'm just like this. I remember that username and I remember that conversation. I really hope that, like, people in America finally. Yeah, no, okay, never mind. I'm sorry. Maybe my neurons are firing weird, but I'm glad to hear that, dude. Did you enjoy tinkering with your computer? I like it. It's like playing with models, you know. And yeah, this is my first playthrough, Shadows. But I hope this whole ordeal really reinforces to people who don't think about or don't care about the experiences that people go through with their jobs, working honest jobs and providing a service. Hopefully this will, like, make people kind of wake up and be like, oh my gosh, you're surrounded by people doing work all day that benefits you. Maybe you shouldn't treat them like wallpaper or pretend they don't exist. I get it. It's just kind of that's kind of the human existence to some degree, but it's a bummer. It's a bummer the way that people get treated. Especially in, like, food service or retail. Ugh, it's the worst. Okay. Like playing with models? Yeah, that's kind of how it felt to me. If not much more expensive. Well, freed up an inventory spot for this fuse. Yeah, so, like, even this section is shockingly linear. You're just kind of running in the path that you're given. Oh wait, no, wrong one. Nope, wrong one. I want the... Oh wait, those are all gunpowder. Damn it. People should retail at least once in their life. Yeah, retail or food service, I feel like. Oh hey, it's you. This game ended up being short. Yeah, short and just, like, underwhelming at the end of it. because this whole sequence is it's got the beats of a Resident Evil finale of going into like an industrial weird lab thing, but it just feels like it has so much less heart and soul, so much less effort. It's like you got to get this sequence in there, but like the spirit of it isn't really showing up. And also it's just a path, it's just a hallway you're running through to get to the end. I mean, that's every video game to some degree, but RE2 Remake better? Yeah, I think pretty top to bottom the RE2 Remake is way more of a complete package. I'm having fun, and I want to play through it again, so it's not like I hate the thing, or I feel like my time's getting wasted, or that it's just absolute garbage, but, yeah. Well, anyway, Fish and Buzz, sorry about that. sorry to make you feel like your comment had already happened. Yeah, that was just my brain misfiring, I guess. This entire segment doesn't exist in the original RE3? Yeah? I remember you having to escape Raccoon City on a timer. I do remember that. Oh, shit. Fuck! Man, I didn't think he'd turn around that fast. Is Remake worth the 60? That's tough to say, because it kind of depends entirely on where your money situation is at. If you're strapped for cash, it may not be, but if you like Resident Evil and got the money to throw down, it's not a bad game. It's just short. The segment was called The Dead Factory, so it does exist, name changed. Huh. Interesting. When I worked retail, there's a guy who just called every day and asked the same stuff. He would ask for the newest Cassidy, and then he would ask if there was a jewelry store in the mall. The same conversation every day. They called him the Cassidy guy. My managers had very different and creative ways of handling the call. I think he was just a mentally ill person stuck someplace with a phone. Yeah. Working retail can open you up to just how broad and weird the human experience gets. The people that you interact with and the things they say is intense. There was one dude who I swear did a bump of coke every time before he came into the store, and then one time he didn't, and I was like, oh, I can tell you're on a much different frequency right now. Ah, shit. Oh, he's not dead. All right. Man, fuck. How the shit is this guy not dead? God. Urgh. What store did you work at? You want like the store number? I don't remember, but it was at Coyton Campbell in Richardson. So, there you go.
Right, here goes.
The one in the hospital waiting room has less HP. Oh yeah, it's really weird that identical enemies have different HP pools. Sorry, Hammy, I can't really provide consistent tech or solid part picking tech advice over Twitch chat. Ooh. Yeah. RAM is 16 gigabytes DDR4 2400 is almost 3 years old. Should I just replace them? I should replace my CPU, GPU, and motherboard. Oh, then yes, actually you probably should. Luckily RAM is cheap. So, yeah, you might as well get like RAM that matches the motherboard, the timing of your motherboard, the upper bound of what it can do. Yeah, if you're on really slow RAM, that can actually bog down your performance quite a bit. I was playing Metro Exodus. Close an hour quit out. When I started to back up, my specs were too low, couldn't identify a direct API. Verified game files didn't fix anything. Ugh. That sucks. I don't know why that would happen. That sounds really bad. Sounds like it lost connection to the way to render the game. Oh, yeah, I guess you're right. RAM was cheap before COVID. And then like wasn't it a bunch of factories got flooded that kind of made everything a bit of a problem? Yeah, you're right. I'm kind of... speaking out my ass. Let's see here. Handgun ammo. Oh shit. Ah, man. I thought I had... Ah, okay. Yeah, supply and demand, yeah. And now with Corona, man, China's factories have shut down. It seems like they're reopening. Wuhan seems to have that stuff under control, but... Seems to. I guess there was one item over there, whatever. Think they're gonna remake RE4 for next gen? I wouldn't put it past. I think there's some ground to be gained with remaking and brushing up RE4. Oh, the Paleheads don't get back up? Well, I hope the world holds China accountable for their handling of the virus. Yeah, I do too. I mean, I hope the American voting populace holds her administration responsible, but that's getting into places we don't have to get into, especially since no one asked and no one brought it up. So maybe I should shut my mouth. No, I feel like it would be nice if a lot of people were held accountable for things. If anyone at any point was like, it's not a big deal, don't worry about it, fuck off, like, that would be nice. I feel like it would also be nice at some point to hold people accountable for either denying or working against global warming. There's a lot of things that would be very nice if they happened, but justice doesn't really work, doesn't spin that way a lot of the time. Yeah, that's true, Dr. Eleven. It's funny because I noticed some of that when President Trump was throwing down all of his fucking tariffs to start a trade war that he didn't know how to actually manage. It did actually force a lot of manufacturing out of China, or people were starting to move out of China, which was, I was like, huh, that's an interesting and I would say unintended side effect. So it was actually kind of weird when Corona started breaking out. Nintendo was like, well, we started opening factories in Korea, so we might be okay. And then it hit everywhere, so then they weren't okay. But yeah, I do think that... Shit. Oh, you want me so bad. The second I got out of the... Oh, don't chomp my head! Don't vag my head! Shit. What the... Get on there! Boop the thing! Thank you. Oh, he gave me the suck. He sure did. Whew. Oh yeah, the whole mobile 5G caused COVID, yeah. Just another cozy conspiracy theory. You moistened my brain, yeah. What time do you usually stream to? I usually wrap it up about now, but I'm going a little longer tonight because I want to finish the game. Gunpowder, explosive A. Should I take my handgun? I probably should. Don't miss the sneaky chest behind this control board or whatever. Okay. Let's see here. Combine with create shotgun shells. Oh. This guy back here. Oh, there it is. Ooh. Love gun upgrades. Yeah. Probably should have waited until I spent the clip. Magazine. Because I think it gives you a full magazine when you upgrade it. Whatever. Found the issue. Installed Reshade on Exodus. Oh, the most recent update does not like Reshade. Oh, there you go. You broke it. But I'm glad you found the problem. That can be really vexing. River Hippie, thank you for gifting a sub and the resub. Sorry, I don't think I thanked you for that. That was a long time ago. I apologize. Devil's Cry B4. Have you heard of? Oh yeah, sorry. I read your comment, but I didn't thank you for resubbing, so thank you. Fat Bernadette, thank you for, or Fert Bernadette, thank you for the 10 gifts. Jeez, that's a lot. Thank you. And STP Gaming, thank you for the cheer. Hello, Mr. Loda. What is up? I'm playing some Resident Evil. And I guess I gotta boop a button before they'll let me move forward. That's really cute, Halo Dudette. Thank you. Ah, ooh, wow. See, disturbances are sporadic. Commencing mission. Observed 5 RPD officers engaging a pack of 20 strong. Officers annihilated in 20 minutes. Test run at university. Diverted pack, including canines to camp at 64% infection and conversion in 2 hours. No survivors. So yeah, they're just being evil. Oh, is this Nikolai's thing? Successful rendezvous with MV platoon will make first attempt at dawn. Yeah, but thank you, Fert. Appreciate your gifts. Appreciate your generosity. I need that lore. You know I do. Favorite Resident Evil protagonist. I mean, Resident Evil 4 Leon, I think. Were Umbrella ever pretending to not be evil? In their ads and stuff. You think RE4 will be remade? Somebody just asked that. I guess it's the obvious question at this point, right? I could see it happening. Capcom is... Damn it. What's up with my throat right now? They should remake RE6 into an actually good game. Oh! Blah, 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 blah. I think if they re-released RE6, people would think it's good. That game is so loud and big and stupid. I love RE6. I don't think it's a bad game at all. But people sure did like bagging on it. I don't quite get why. I guess it's just because it's so big and dumb. Diverted pack toward command post. Result: night skirmish in confined area with large number of combatants. Video attached. End of skirmish. 7 survivors. Man, they were fighting zombies for 3.5 hours. Cool. R6 is the Fast and Furious 4 of Resident Evil. That checks out. Henchums, I agree. Chris is too manly for some people. Yeah. Hey, what's up, Jemmy? Currently lit right now and enjoying my warm bed and Legend of Zelda onesie. Ooh. Aw, thank you. Yeah, hopefully you're having a... It sounds like you're having a great night, so hopefully you're feeling good. Unknown bioweapon deployed at point D18, tracking it per orders. Appears to be on the hunt. Got eyes and 2 stars, a male infected and a female. Bioweapon is pursuing the female. I guess Brad was already infected then? Female JV has made contact with MV platoon. Bioweapon's appearance and behavior are consistent with Project N. Investigating. Observed bioweapon wielding conventional weapons. Seems strongly fixated on terminating JV and Jill Valentine and knows the city layout. Evidence it can be imprinted. A metamorphosis in the bioweapon triggered by a hostile encounter with JV. Video attached. JV has been infected and is non-responsive. Collect samples per orders. Over 17 hours have elapsed since JV's exposure to the virus. Conversion has been slow, suggesting she may be resistant. Vaccine recovered and administered to JV by CO, a soldier in MV platoon. JV expected to be fit for combat in approximately 20 hours post-exposure. Seems to clear the bioweapon as Project N. Contact with JV causes it to change and evolve. Will induce further counters to same or precise data. Yeah, wasn't Nemesis related to Jill Valentine somehow? Which RE game would be Tokyo Drift? Typing of the Dead, even though it's not a Resident Evil game.
Jill.
Tyrell.
I got through. They're willing to negotiate.
I'd have to think about that.
They'll call off the strike if, and this is
House of the Dead.
As if we can deliver the vaccine to them.
Nemesis was related to Alice in the movie. Yeah, it was the guy who looked like Max Payne.
Hours.
Kind of became the Nemesis.
Then let's not waste one more second.
Jill has no relation to Nemesis in the games. Okay, yeah, I guess I'm mixing it up with movie canon. Other than being a STARS member? Oh, okay.
We'll find the vaccine up ahead.
Nemesis is related to 4? Really? Sorry, 3 movie might be the worst one. Really? I thought the second one was the worst. It was, I guess, probably somehow the most campy, but it didn't have that, like...
Stop and do what? I got your back.
All right, let's get this done.
I need to watch them all again just so I have... Oh, 2. Oh, okay, Split. Hey, look at that. We meant the same thing. Gotcha. RE3 movie is the second RE movie. Yeah, you're right, actually.
No! Keep going.
I don't know, Protonuts. The third Resident Evil movie was pretty good. And they could just get campier and campier from there. Okay. That's that then. Alright, now we're in the lab part. So, I'm wondering how abbreviated this section will be. Guess I gotta find a beepy boop so I can boop them doors. Well, there's another save point, man. It's weird, it's just like this whole game is accelerated. Attention, Nest 2 employees. The objectives of this T-virus research facility differ from those of Umbrella's main Nest facility. Here we focus on real-world use cases which arise as new bioweapons are created and introduced, such as the need for T-virus vaccines and new weaponry capable of suppressing bioweapons. Some aspects of our work here can be dangerous, so it is imperative that all employees adhere to workplace regulations without fail. In particular, unauthorized entries by unapproved visitors or the removal of work-related data or materials will be met with severe disciplinary measures. It is a great honor to be part of the finest research organization in the world. Keep this in mind and stick to the rules as we forge ahead as we forge new and revolutionary technologies. Ah, there's a map there for some reason? Alright. Wait, explosive A? I don't need that. Everyone forgets about Code Veronica. I mean, Dr. Full House, a lot of people... Yeah, you're not the first person to say that. I wonder how much... So every time anyone remakes a game, every time, everyone always can't wait to come out of the woodwork to say, but I want this one remade. So I wonder how much of it is, like, everyone's thinking about remakes and everyone's trying to throw out the, like, the most obscure Resident Evil they can think of. Which I'm not saying that's what you're doing, but that is the trend I've noticed. Like, when Capcom re-released, what was it, DuckTales, everybody's like, but I want this other Capcom game! And alright. Well, they're re-releasing that, so... Damn it! I was trying to back up. Yeah, Outbreak. Outbreak was the multiplayer one, right? The gun isn't even equipped. Let's see here. I'll just shortcut there. Shotgun can be my damn it weapon for now. The PS2 multiplayer one? Yeah. Ain't no one want a remake of that one. Or maybe there is somebody, I don't know. Anyway. I mean, Code Veronica is a solid bet, but I don't know that, like... I don't know that it's got the baked-in nostalgia that the mainline series has. I could see them certainly, like, doing an HD re-release, of just doing, like, a pass on the textures, but maybe not a ground, top-to-bottom remake, like 2 or 3. And again, that's pretty much just, like, base Capcom strategy. They do tend to, re-release their entire catalog on every console as soon as there's a new market to do so. So I wouldn't be surprised if they put out that stuff on the new wave of consoles. Want a whole new story in the universe? No ties to any current characters? Make a new hero you care about? Wasn't that 7? I mean, I don't know that anyone cared about Ethan, but that's what it was, right? The pay was generous, the benefits were good. But most importantly, they promised me I'd be contributing to a state-of-the-art medical tech research. For a university teacher stuck working in nowhere America, it was a golden opportunity, like winning the lottery. So I went for it. I made the pitch to my family and we agreed to move to Raccoon City. Well, hindsight is 2020, because this lab is a den of monsters who conduct cruel and barbaric experiments for the sole purpose of taking human life in the most sickening way possible. Yeah, I agree. Ethan wasn't much of a character. He really didn't... I think it's because it was first person. I feel like it's harder to project personality when you're not looking at your character. Given the reduction in writing, level design, and other creative aspects, do you think a total remake like this is significantly less work than a similar quality game that's a new IP? Yes. Also, will probably sell more than new IP too. So when you add those things together, like, why wouldn't Capcom make it? Right? When you can make it cheaper and more people want it and we're willing to buy it. It's messed up. The world needs to know. But every time I work up enough courage to blow the whistle, I think of Penny and Casey and immediately chicken out. Umbrella owns this town. There was this guy they caught trying to smuggle out company secrets. They essentially fed him to one of the betas. Fed him. I saw the whole thing. I got my wife and daughter into this. I just need to do my job, do as I'm told, for their sake. But let's be a testament that I do have a conscience and that I've learned my lesson. Well, I'm glad that you feel bad, but that didn't really do much, did it? Just got hit with a small tornado. I need something to get distracted by right now. Thanks you for streaming. No worries, T Wood. Did it pass? Are you okay? Are your video games safe? Skip a whole lot of design and writing steps to a remake? Yeah, I guess that's true. When you don't have to just throw around game concepts, you can kind of skip that phase. You know what you're making and you know what loosely it's supposed to look and play like. I do think some people minimize the effort it takes to do a full top-to-bottom remake like this. It's certainly not free. It's not like you just go in and like paint over everything in Photoshop and bam, you have a new game. In line with that last cute question, do you think the shortness and lack of RE2-ness with this breaks Capcom's streak, or do you disagree with folks saying it's a misstep? I think calling it a misstep is rough. I just think it's... They made it in a year. So I'm confused if anyone thought it was going to be like a full package. That I was kind of expecting this. And to a degree, I'm okay with this. There was a time when sequels came out like a year and a half. We didn't have to wait 5 years for a new game for something we liked. So the reduction in scope is a bummer, but it wouldn't be here if it had the same scope. And if it were launching in 2021, then Capcom would have a weird situation on their hands where they have to release on next-gen systems, and then people would be complaining that it's not next-gen enough. Maybe. I don't know. It's just a complicated arrangement. They claimed that it was in production for like 3 years. It may well have been. It may have been. Parts of it. Games take a long time to make. I don't mind more games releasing faster. It's not as much of a factor now as it used to be, now that there are just tons of games launching all the time, but this is exactly the sort of in-depth and thoughtful answer I was hoping for. I mean, no worries. I like the game. I'm having fun with it. I don't feel ripped off. Like, I feel ripped off by other games, but not this one. Not yet. If it ends 20 minutes from now, I'll be like, okay. You know, I would like it to be longer. I'll probably play it again because I want it to be longer. But, I don't feel like it's trash. Like, the quality bar it hits is pretty high, even if there were design elements in the original RE3 that kind of got left behind. Still not a bad game. Imagine that this came out and wasn't called Resident Evil 3, and was just a palette swapped to, like, characters you didn't know. People might be like, well, it's pretty short, but it's shockingly good, I feel like is what people would say. So I've never before more ripped off than Brink for the 360. Yeah, it's the second time I've seen somebody reference Brink today, which is weird. I mean, that was a tough hit. Yeah, so Base Princess, I'm glad you brought it up, but I was thinking it, like, Pokemon Shield, I feel ripped off by. I actually feel spiteful towards that game because it was undercooked. Like, it was like getting served raw beef. For me. I know people like it. I don't want to sneeze on that, but yeah, RE2 exists, so people compare the two, and it came out so recently, and it was so shockingly amazing. Do you think RE8 is coming next? Yeah, dude. Resident Evil sells way too good for them to not keep making them. On the roles of antigens and adjuvants and vaccine synthesis. Oh, there's going to be a puzzle where I got to combine some stuff. To most effectively synthesize a vaccine, both an antigen and adjuvant are required. The antigen produces an immune response, while the adjuvant increases the effects of such responses, leading to an increased antibody production. By combining samples of these two ingredients, one can create a potent vaccine base. By processing this vaccine base with our proprietary equipment, a larger batch of vaccine can be created with astonishing ease. What's more, my latest antigen and adjuvant samples yield unprecedented rates of antibody production, producing more than 1,000 times the yield of traditional materials. This not only makes it an effective vaccine, but also a potential way to eliminate existing infections. Sick. Yeah, the Disney movie was solid.
To begin vaccine synthesis, place the materials in the chamber.
No.
I have to make it myself?
Yes, you do.
Alright, gotta figure this out.
Just a million Nemesises chilling down there. Dig RE Battle Royale DLC? Ugh.
Override key successfully generated.
What have we here?
I mean, it was the whole point of, what was it?
Override key removed.
Raccoon City... I can't remember, man. I talked about this yesterday, or a couple days ago, and people reminded me what it was called. Operation Raccoon City. That was supposed to be this, like, big open multiplayer game where, like, players can use zombie mechanics against each other, and I think they tried it and it just didn't work. Like, I remember playing that game and really wanting to like it, and just like, really feeling at every step that it just wasn't working. Yeah, I feel like maybe now, a Battle Royale, if, like, it's like just open Raccoon City, 100 people, and like thousands and thousands of zombies. Have you played Bleeding Edge? No, sadly. And I really like Ninja Theory, so I should give it a shot, but no. I feel like Bleeding Edge is going to be dead on arrival, and I feel bad. There's just nothing about it that will capture people's attention right now, which is unfortunate. I want everything Ninja Theory does to make $1 million so that they can make everything all the time. I love Pokemon Sword and Shield. I understand your complaints and I find them fair. I still don't find the game to be bad, but I think you put it correctly. It's in a limbo of investors. Yeah. Yeah, the only way it makes sense to me is imagining that, like, the consortium of business partners that all have an investment in Pokemon are all just holding off for the other people to invest more money in it. And then, like, time and time again, it's kind of proven that they don't need to, so why would they? I like how there's a nice little USB. Wait. No, they had USB in the 90s. It just wasn't... I guess this is supposed to be a high-tech facility, so it kind of makes sense they might have future tech like USB. I was convinced he was going to chomp me. Bleeding Edge only has 200 player peak on Steam for the last 24 hours. Ouch. Yeah. Yeah. I don't like it, but yeah. So, they don't... Do Paleheads go down for good, ever? Or are they just... Is this just the thing? You knock them down and run? Because that last one seemed to go down and stay down, which is kind of weird. Oh yeah, Shin Megami Tensei 5. I do remember when that was a thing. What happened there? You're supposed to use the Deagle? Yeah, somebody else said that. I just didn't have it equipped. So I was being lazy. I can see that on Twitch. Twitch has taught me anything. It's that you can drop a hot slur here and there, and nobody cares. Just gotta break out the apology cam, and you're all right. When a palehead stops smoking, it's dead. Okay. I didn't know they could be dead, but that's good to know. Time to make brekkie. Hey, favorite time of the day. A little coffee, a little toast, a little eggs. Good times. Freshly delivered coffee. Ooh, man. I have gotten way too addicted to just having like a really good cup of coffee in the morning. It's such a great way to start the day. It's just a tiny little thing. For a game that's about inventory management, for them to give you just ass loads of little constructible bits to make ammo is kind of a weird mechanic. Oh, acid for paleheads? Okay. I was just trying to go through ammo that didn't seem all that useful, to be honest. Tokimura sessions is seriously unappreciated. Captains? I agree.
Out of the way!
Shit. I don't have any acid. I thought I did. Do paleheads regenerate life? Is that their deal? Okay. Oh, whatever. Sure. Okay, I'll just go back and get that other. Might as well make rounds out of it. Can't drop items, just fucking paying on no box runs? Do damage them fast. Okay. So those I left behind in the other room, I wasted a lot of ammo on, huh? Not unless they get a hole in their head from the mag. Yeah. I'm stacking up a lot of Magnum ammo. It'll be interesting to see what the final boss is like. I wonder if somebody will drop a rocket launcher and say, use this. There we go. There's some acid rounds. Does one acid round take out a palehead? I never did figure out what acid was good for in these games. Like, they pretty much straight up tell you that fire is good for the DAT boys. Yeah, a 1978 suitcase in a futuristic lab. It's got 1 jar of 6-ounce powder in it. Right in the middle, too. Some solid video game action. Take my chapstick. Ah, there we go. Great! Absolutely great. Boy, am I glad I picked that up first. I mean, there's got to be like a unlockable door that goes back to an item box, right? It's called immersion. Senior fellow Dr. Frankel, please allow me to send my heartfelt congratulations to you and your colleagues at Umbrella Europe for completing Nemesis, a truly remarkable achievement in the field of bioweapons research. Introducing a parasitic organism into a tyrant's brain to gain external control of it? How can I not marvel at such a wild idea? However, from a medical perspective, I must emphatically state my disapproval of this shift away from established Umbrella policy. By turning to the use of parasites, you are setting a dangerous precedent. Oh, is this how it links to 4? Okay. Somebody said that way earlier in chat, and I was like, I didn't know that was a thing. Viruses can be kept in check. I believe an effective vaccine can be developed for any virus on Earth, with abundant funding and a bounty of samples, of course. Can you say the same for parasites, however? Doctor tried in vain to develop a vaccine for malaria. Parasites like Plasmodium are far more genetically complex than the T-virus, and to think that they will submit to control is utter folly. Perhaps in your country, consumers are willing to buy automobiles with no brakes, but here in America, they know better. Then again, I recall you have a degree in economics, so no doubt you've already devised a brilliant marketing strategy to win over the naysayers. I look forward to your talk at the forum in Berlin next month. In the meantime, I shall be exploring medical solutions to this hubristic problem you foisted on us. Sincerely, Nathaniel Bard, PhD.
So it's called the Nemesis.
Yeah, Bard is a real piece of shit, huh? I mean, he's right? Fuck me. Really? I gotta... Wait, can I... Nope. I have to run all the way back to an item box because I picked up... Oh, you shot at the parasite before? Okay. Drop the red herb? Yeah. It's a red herb, though. You're right, though. You're right. I don't need it. I don't want to run all the way back.
An adjuvant sample. These are combined with antigens to increase immune system response.
You don't need it. Yeah, probably not on this difficulty. When you knock Nemesis down, he's running on the walls. The glowing penis from his chest is that very parasite. So you're saying I could have just thrown a flash grenade at it and be done with it? Ah! I got spooked! I got spookified! Ah! 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 Oh, the door's not going to open until I get out of here, are they? Yep. Shit. Inventory, thank you. What? Fuck. Alright. What a trolley like monster design, jeez. Alright. Okay. And caution. Oh, opened up some inventory. We'll look on the sunny side of this. At least he didn't do his one hit. Yeah, that would have been annoying. Although it doesn't seem like they actually really move you all the way back to your last save. It really does seem like they checkpoint you indoors, which is an interesting move. Ooh. Music's kicking up though. I like that. It's such an SCP look, I feel like. A little butt. Oh, Layla Combe, thank you for the raid. There are checkpoints, yes, makes the save system completely pointless. It kind of does, unless I guess you're going for... Unless you're going for a certain rank. Okay, that one's not awake yet. Does one headshot get them? He's still smoking. You hear his little feets. Shit. Fuck. Says rank you never save for since death do not matter for rank as far as I can tell. Oh, it's just saves? It used to be what? It was saves and first aids? Or sorry, yeah, first aid sprays. And I think in RE2 it was just completion time and a couple, maybe another stat? I can't remember. Only one heal for S rank? Is that any kind of heal? Or is that just first aid spray? Because I remember in like old RE you could use herbs all day. It was just the first aid sprays that gotcha? Oh, it's times and saves, okay. Autosave is only taken away for Inferno, which is past Nightmare and Hardcore. Gotcha.
Oh, an antigen sample. I'll definitely need this for the vaccine.
Good thing Laura was there to tell me that. One heal is for a record? Oh. I can take this off my, God damn it. God damn it. I was hoping I could just run past him, and now that is unlikely. Do I have a flash grenade? No. I do have acid rounds, though. fall down for me, buddy? Whatever. Can't remember where I'm going. Oh, there's an item in there. Ah, fuck it. I basically cleared it out. I might as well. Alright. Oh. Can't believe I missed lore. All transit within the United States is to be made via helicopter. Take extreme care during takeoff and landing, as shock to the parcel may potentially lead to self-activation. What? When you swap ammo, grenade launchers faster to start the swap. Swap weapons? Okay. So swap away, swap back. Speaking of Nightmare, I'm further impressed by your Doom Eternal Nightmare run. Totally stepped up on the Marauder intro fight. Oh boy, yeah, that's fun. You'll figure it out. The Marauders are not as bad as they seem when you first run into them. Which reminds me, I gotta go check out that stupid YouTube upload. I don't know why it's stuck at 360. I really hope they don't make me re-upload that. I'll lose all my sweet, sweet views. We here at the European branch are excited to hear your thoughts and evaluation of this newest prototype, and are pleased to offer this specimen to you for testing. It has been through numerous trials and possesses incredible destructive power, so please exercise caution when using it. Dr. Frankel. Still an item in here, though. Somewhere. Oh! Oh, shotgun shells? Alright. Well, I think I used 2 to get back here to get that, so even trade. Hour 45 and 5 or less saves for S. Jeez. Oh, there's still something in there! Is it upstairs, maybe? Get the concept, can't execute the commands. Yeah. That takes time. I've seen the Marauder strategy of just shotgunning it in the back. How do you even see its back? I guess that's part of the strategy. It was backed by the shells? Ugh. Alright, thank you. I don't know why I'm so bad at seeing items sometimes. Oh. It's this. Alright. Damn it. Do Mr. X and Nemesis exist at the same time and place? I don't think so. You can use the infinite rocket launcher and get S rank, however, so it isn't hard at all. Oh, you can bring cheat weapons into it. There's an achievement for completing the entire game without opening your inventory. Huh, that'd be interesting. Let's see. I think if I'm not going to use the 9mm anymore, I don't need to make bullets for it. But I guess I have this that's got some shells, some bullets in it still. There are several tyrants. Mr. X exists at the same time as Inferno. Oh, okay. As Nemesis. My bad. Final boss is a bitch on Inferno regardless. Excellent. I can't remember. Oh wait, that's the entrance. I'm trying to remember where the... Is that the stairs? Here, they're not gonna let me back out here. Just get a little wet though. Wouldn't hurt to disinfect those scrapes. Wait, where am I going? Oh, right, stairs. Okay. If you could direct a video game movie, what would it be for? Yeah, that's a good question. I don't know. Whatever, just make it. Game movie. I feel like Uncharted would be a fun movie.
Either I've got this wrong or I'm missing a step.
Oh.
Unauthorized materials detected.
How about I do this? Yeah, Battletoads the movie. That's it. Oh, it's gonna be one of these. What's the goal here? I'll have to get them all between. Sick puzzles, bro. Alright. Time to brute force it. Fuck it. Okay, so... Oh, okay. Never mind.
Synthesizing vaccine.
Yes.
Yeah.
Synthesis complete.
That was kind of a weak one, but the 1 and 2 was worse. Yeah. It's just dudes in suits. There's no CGI at all. This is my Battletoads movie. And I like how she looks the other way. And the Toads are extremely radical. Extreme, exceedingly, kind of annoyingly radical. Oh, Shaunosaurus. Thank you for the raid on that too. Sorry, I didn't see that one. Wasn't the end of 3's like you had to run out of Raccoon City with a giant countdown? So radical they practice Islam? Yes. The Battletoads are Muslim. That's around the neck again. Like the first TMNT? No, more radical. You're not thinking radical enough. Take out a helicopter, if I recall correctly. Man. I think I watched my friend beat this, but I remember very little. He had to kill the Nemesis before the nuke showed up? Okay. But am I holding? Am I tapping? What does this input mean? Oh, it's hold, okay. Major Big Evil. Hey, thank you for the resub. There's gonna be so much porn in this game. Oh yeah. I mean, I've seen that before. What's the hourglass? Georgie, that's whenever I play Witcher, I have another webcam on my desk that I have like a candle that I light, and then I have a little. It's this. That's easy to say. So I just have this little like magnetized hourglass. That's it. That part is pointless. Yeah. It was very tense though, wasn't it? We all thought Jill was gonna die for a second there, but she didn't. It was close though. It was really close. Wait, hold on. Let's see what I got to work with here. So I can make explosive rounds. Is there anything else in here? Yes. God damn. Alright, hold on. Alright. Leave knife. Yeah, good call. Last boss. Don't need it. I'll leave my one mine round so I can bring this. I guess if I'm doing that, I should bring... What is in the rocket launcher now? Acid rounds. Are 2 acid rounds better than however much bullets I can make? This is hardcore. G18. The G18 is not filled with 33 bullets. I'm only switching to it. I guess I can make some shotgun shells. Yeah, I'll do that. Yeah. What screen resolution are you playing this on? 1440p. But streaming at 1080. I am, however, recording at 1440. So if you want to see all that crisp resolution, you gotta wait till it gets uploaded on YouTube. Once they drop the flame rounds, they don't bother with acid. They don't work well as OG, from my experience. Yeah, you're probably right. Well, I guess the question is... yeah, I guess it's good to have more inventory space. Alright. Yeah, Rubber, I do have a YouTube channel. That's where I upload all my Twitch VODs. That's pretty much it. And also the podcast. And some occasional special projects. No wonder your stream looks amazing. I've also, I mean, I've invested a lot into making the stream look good and sound good. So, yeah, there's that. There's also, I've tweaked my video compression quite a bit. Alex, I hope to have a Twitch channel someday. That'd be nice. This facility is used for the dissolution and disposal of test subjects used in Nest 2 experiments. The potent solvents used will ensure that any biological matter within the vat, living or dead, is completely dissolved and ready for disposal. Please follow all safety protocols when using the disposal center. Always confirm that no employees are in the chamber before beginning the dissolution process. Always use the regulated amount of solvent, regardless of the volume or mass being disposed of. If a test subject reacts violently, do not halt the disposal process. Leave the chamber filled for at least 12 hours, then check for complete dissolution before draining. Yeah.
What in God's name is this place?
A round combat arena? Don't pretend like you don't know what's happening here. Be Frio, thank you. Yeah, I miss Funhouse too, but I'm enjoying this so much. I'm not gonna lie, I'm having the time of my life. It's giving me my heart and soul. Oh, Yipper, thank you. Have a good night too. Can't even fit through the door. Make his own door. Jill does so much like falling and crashing into things. She's like fucking Nathan Drake. I don't know the monitor I'm using. I bought it so long ago, I don't remember the model number or anything like that.
I don't think. Wisdom.
Oh, Henshams, I definitely play a bunch of trash games on stream.
Now I know you can't put a price.
Coming up to Cyberpunk, I'm gonna do a ton of creepy Cyberpunk games like Siberia, basically.
So let's make a deal. You go down there, battle the Nemesis, and I'll recall it all and sell the combat dock. Put on a good show, and maybe I don't need the vaccine. Agreed? Good.
What an ass. It's FPS Russia. This man is such a 90s villain. Yeah, he really is, isn't he? Wrong gun. Oops. Does this just shoot it until it dies? I guess I'll find out. I feel like Resident Evil bosses always have like a goof run where you just have to figure out what the gimmick or the mechanic is. Oh, I thought you were reloading that whole time. Okay, he just runs around. It's that fight before number 2? Yeah. The one where you think it's going to be this easy and then it totally isn't because it gets back up. Oh yeah, those tanks might have something to do with it, huh? Big red lights. If he runs after you, does he just hit you? I feel like... Also, am I already in danger? I am. Jesus. That does a shitload of damage.
Jill, is that you?
Yeah.
You're okay. Let me spot for you.
Good idea.
Oh, come on. Really?
Watch it, you've got company!
Thanks. Thanks, Carlos. Couldn't do without you.
He's hiding behind tank 2! He's behind number 2!
What does that mean, Carlos? Dick move. Ah, my mouse cord got caught on something. Oh, I don't have any healing items anymore. Whoop. If Nemesis is already on fire, you won't do more damage by shooting another flame grenade at him, right?
Here comes some more!
Yeah. Shoot the 2 lights when he's hiding behind a tank? Just the lights, really? Alright.
He's hiding behind tank 1! Now! Rip that fucker apart!
That's a weird ass mechanic, man. Oh, I'm not dead. Okay. Thought that was it.
Jill, hold on!
Hello. Yeah, right? I did not expect to live through that.
Got some more incoming!
Uh-huh.
Number 7! I got this!
Whoa. Thank you, Carlos.
But I'll take it. Yeah!
Oh. I missed his plubus. It's plumbumberum. Damn it. Oh. Damn it. Okay, so his little boy falls out. Whenever you, stun him. So I guess I better get ready with the mag when he does that. God damn it! No. I feel like every time I hit space, it's like 1 frame too late. If he charges me, I'm dead. Okay, you just have to shoot him to break his charge.
Got some more incoming! Number 8!
Crap.
Surprise, asshole!
Oh. Like, this thing's not popping out.
Here comes a crane. Use it to climb up.
Come on. Come on.
Jill, get back!
Oh, Inugami, thank you for the raid. Cool. Yep, fight done. There's no way there's a third phase at all. Impossible. Game over. Credits roll. We did it. Carlos and Jill look out a window plaintively as they are escaping Raccoon City. J-Sto, it's, this is hardcore. But it's done. The game is finished. So... we saved it. We saved the city.
Okay, I'll meet you up ahead.
But yeah, Inugami, thank you for the raid.
Nikolai?
Major Big Evil?
Where did you go?
thanks for the resub. I don't think I thank you for that.
Vaccine back.
Daz, thank you for the resub. Don't think I thank you for that either. Sorry about that. Yeah, I'm very sure that the game is over now. So we can take a little victory lap, everybody. Congratulations. It's kind of, I always like sequences in games like this where they let you play like the ending sequence. That's kind of cool. We just, it's kind of like a little unwinding thing after fully beating and defeating the game. Is just you get to just sort of chill out and know that you're done and that you won't have to do anything anymore. Ferromagnetic infantry use, next generation railgun. I don't know why they're telling me about this, given that the game's over and all. But, development codename Finger. Muzzle velocity 6,000 meters per second. Suppression of new bioweapons in case of an outbreak. I see. Extreme firepower provides the secondary benefit of completely obliterating the target, leaving no trace behind. Interesting, but I just did that, so I wouldn't know why I would need that. This thing is totally rad. Tyrant's out of line, just give him the finger and problem solved. Packs the firepower we need. It would be even better if there was a way to control the output. Mobility may prove problematic in the field. Perhaps its platform could be refined. It requires multiple power sources. May be difficult to secure in practice. Could you consolidate a single power source? No. That's a problem for somebody else. I just have to mosey my way right onto the game's credits. They constantly spoil what's going to happen with the lore fragments, yeah. And that mattered when, like, the game wasn't completely linear like this.
Greedy son of a bitch.
No. You bring him up. I like her. We shall make ours an ongoing arrangement. Now drop the gun!
Wait, what's this? What's going on here? This is intensely confusing. Oh, it must just be dead. They must have just run out of space. Ugh. Now this is thick, yeah.
Have you ever seen anything so incredible? The data on this would be worth millions.
Jesus Christ.
But, you know how it is. City's about to explode, and you can't put a price on life. Good luck!
Nikolai!
Jill!
Use this.
Dr. Nikolai, he's got the vaccine.
What about you?
We're running out of time. I've got this.
I know you do.
Gamesplay Chris, thank you for the Prime sub.
So you know, this is the last fucking time.
Is it though? Alright, well. Pick up all the things before I get swatted. Not that kind of swatting. I don't want to give you guys any ideas. Oh.
This isn't gonna work.
What do you mean? Oh. Poink! Uh-oh. It was like the orchestral tracks at the end of Resident Evil games, like you're wrapping up a symphony of some kind.
Now.
Okay. So anime. Hey, if my game doesn't end with a hot anime girl firing a 25-foot railgun, I don't care. Oh, it's got chunguses now. Okay. Ow. Alright, that's what the final boss is gonna be? Alrighty. Jill's 5'5" and she can lift a gun longer than she is tall. Yeah, because Jill fucks, man. Jill Valentine's actually, they did a really good job making her an awesome character in this. I guess to that degree it's kind of a shame that she didn't get a longer, more robust game. But, I gotta pick up all this junk again. Yeah, you have to shoot the warts to stun him. Ah, okay. That makes way more sense. I was thinking you had to shoot the warts with the gun and pop them all to kill him. So yeah, you were much more dead on than I think you were absolutely 100% correct. So yeah, probably just a mag round to each little pimple. I would drink with her? Yeah. I'd do shots with Jill. No skipping? Really? Oh, there we go. Okay. Mass pick up on my goodies again because it just feels so good. Use a Glock too? Okay. Mag round or burst? I didn't bring the burst gun. It's almost like chat knew what they were saying when I should have brought it. But I didn't. Whatever. I mean, I'm not going to use the mag for anything after this, so... If I know my Resident Evil, you got to do 3 rounds, which means if I don't miss a shot, I'm only 1 mag round short. Unless more bongos show up later, who knows? Oh, it's 2 rounds per pimple? Gotcha.
Cooldown in progress. Please reactivate power sources.
Damn, it needs.
Oh, hey, Vinchenko, actual. Good to see you. I would do more than drink with her, but I know she's probably not into dudes who look like me. Hey, man, you get her drunk enough, who knows?
Did you? How about some more?
She's like trying to show off. Nope, that's I. There we go. What? Oh, I moved into it? Stupid. Stupid Lawrence. Oh, it sprays out goo when you pop it. Okay. Understood. How much does that? No, I'm good. I'm good. Just wrote a 1,400-word essay in like 3 hours. To rest and rip my brain.
Go ahead! I'm gonna put you right back on your ass.
You got it, though. You're done now. You can relax. Oh. God, I don't know why I can't see that stuff when it's coming in like that. What do they want? What do they want from you? I feel like they want you to dodge, but it just seems so... I guess you just gotta hit the perfect dodge timing or something? Maybe they just want you to run to the side? Yeah, I guess you're right. Talking down to the game, you'll make RE3 feel bad? Oh, I'm not. It's just... I just gotta learn, that's all. Ah. Am I already in danger again? Yeah? Fuck, I don't think I have enough healing items. Yep, I just gotta actually dodge those things. At least now I can get the burst pistol. Yeah, it doesn't seem like you really need anything else. Playing boss right now on Nightmare and it's total BS. I feel like, do you just have to like, I feel like you just have to be really good at dodging. Like, you just have to not get hit. Just easy, just don't get hit. What's wrong with that? Is it that hard to not get hit? Oh, it's non-stop dodging? Okay. He just never stops slamming you? Ah, that makes sense. Oh yeah, saves don't matter. Never mind. On Inferno does a 5-hit combo. Awesome. Okay, Captains, gotcha. Why did they give you grenades? That doesn't seem like that would ever be useful in this fight. Yeah. Who needs healing when you just don't get hit? Is there a one life mode? I mean, S rank is basically one life mode, right?
Cooldown in progress. Please reactivate power sources.
Pro gamer mode activated.
Damn, it needs power.
Chronos, no autosaves and S rank is 5 saves. Okay.
Felt that, did you? How about some more?
God damn it. Well, that's at least one attack I didn't get hit by. That's exciting. Grenades have a decently large blast radius. I can see a grenade taking maybe 2 pimps if they're close together. I can try it. I mean, I'm right here, so...
Power sources.
Go ahead! I'm gonna put you right back on your...
Oh, I think that was too early. Did it bounce off of his arms? Really? Damn it! Really? Him falling down doesn't hurt you, does it? Reason not to try? Yeah?
You think I don't know how to fuck you up?
Oh, it does. Cool. What? Hey! Damn it! I guess that's the other thing. I keep, like, pulling to aim, which makes it very hard to see him telegraphing his attack. What are you supposed to do that when he swipes like that? Is that what you have to dodge through? Oh no, Yipper, this is not the first attempt. This is like my 3rd or 4th on this boss.
I am sick of your shit!
Tell him. W. Cool.
Come on! Next time, take the fucking hit!
That's a pretty great ending like cinema moment though, man.
Good riddance.
Reminds me of Duke Nukem 3D. It's like the like went through 3 extra walls. Amazing. Ah, now the run out of the lab while it blows up thing. Oh, a woman finally gets revenge on her stalker. Yeah. Jill is the best final girl. Oh, can't run through that hole. Fine. Olivia pierced him. Yeah, Doom. That's what I was thinking of. Yeah. What? Like a path I just didn't see? Oh, alright. Yeah, casually running through the carcass of some dude who's been slapping you around and tossing you off buildings. Oh. Ooh. Suspicious contract memo. Contract overview. Received an offer from client seeking to use RC Crisis to undermine and claim market share from UC via multi-pronged strategy. A. Sabotage Umbrella Corporation attempts to destroy evidence of outbreak to maximize culpability. B. Induce encounters between UC bioweapons and security forces and law enforcement. Collect combat data to ascertain viability of tech. And C. Report deployment of any new bioweapons, including Project N. See specs. Remuneration exceeds current offer from UC and takes top priority. However, client has agreed to grace period before using any of the deliverables so that payment from UC may also be collected. Okay, so Nikolai's playing all parties against each other. And I imagine he will be hoisted by his own petard before the game is over. Because he's not in any other Resident Evils. But I've never finished 3 before, so... Yeah, I like the implication that... Why was a memo about Nikolai sitting right there? You missed some lore, didn't get the achievement there? Oh, that hurts. That really hurts. Ouch. Well, there's going to be more playthroughs, so I'm pretty sure. Unless I just get really distracted with other things. Which I might. Final Fantasy VII Remake tomorrow, baby! I'm pretty sure. I hope I'm not misreading the embargo time. Planning on watching Tower God anime that just started? It's the first I've heard of it, so I wasn't planning on it, no. Oh, sweet Carlos. Oh.
You're not going to stop. Promised you this, didn't I?
No! Do you have any idea what you've just done?
No. Don't care. My client ordered me to reduce Umbrella to rubble.
10 minutes until missile impact.
The missile has launched. And that is my cue.
Bless you.
Goodbye, Miss Valentine. Shame you didn't listen to me when you had the chance.
Yes. Man, Capcom has some amazing choreographers in their cinematics department.
Jill! Shoot him!
I can't! I'll hit you!
Do it! You have to! There's no other way.
Yeah, the RE engine is really good. I completely missed, just FYI, but...
Hey, I told you I couldn't leave you in a Carlos's world. That would just be too cruel. What about him?
Yeah, the CGI films had amazing, ridiculous action. So good. Yeah, that was very far off.
Why'd you do it?
There's a price tag for everything. Even letting the world burn.
Who are you working for?
I'll tell you. If you get me out of here. I'll pay you whatever you want. You're a fool. You're a fool! If I die, you'll never find out the truth.
I don't mind a little detective work.
Wham! Wait, her haircut? I guess, yeah. Like the, what was it, the Rachel was a big one then. I feel like the comb is different though. Yeah, Nikolai got wrecked.
Jill, you alright?
He survives in canon? Nikolai does? Oh yeah. So... the events of Resident Evil 2 are happening now as well? The train leaving the city? Oh, they have happened at this point. Gotcha. Starts before and ends after 2. Okay. So there's the time gap when Jill is unconscious that skips over all that. The original was Barry who rescued Jill and Carlos? Huh. Barry. Where's Barry?
I felt empty.
Gotcha, henchums.
As the heat from the blast washed over us.
I thought 2 ended with Raccoon City getting nuked, but my memory's a little fuzzy.
Human greed. I decided then and there, the ashes of Raccoon City would be Umbrella's ashes.
Oh, that's right. 2 ends with a nest exploding. Thank you.
Once and for
I know that every Resident Evil ends with you like running away from an explosion. I just don't remember which one. Yeah. Okay, yeah, I get it. It did just kind of sort of cruise into a finish. It didn't really have like a, you know, you can compare the nest sequence from that game with 2, and it's just, there's really no comparison. It's like, it's a fourth as big or interesting. It was a fun ride. It's a good game. I'll play it again. I'm excited to play it again, but... Bajenka, thank you for the bits. Yeah, maybe we're the real monsters. Man, just more games made with RE Engine, dude. That game looks so good. Or sorry, that engine looks so good. It didn't peak well. Good way to say it. Yeah. Did it charge your gamer essence? A little bit. Hasn't the way Raccoon City been destroyed, been retconned multiple times? Yeah. I mean, Resident Evil is not the most... doesn't have the most powerful and set in stone canon, really. I think they should remake RE4. I don't know what that would look like, because 2 and 3 converge on the design of RE4, so I feel like 4, if they remade it, wouldn't be as far away from its original game as 2 and 3 are. But I would like, I mean, sure, why not? Sure. I liked 2. I like the 1 remake, which is still awesome. Remake for like original 2. Yeah, bring it back to pre-rendered backgrounds, fixed cameras, and tank controls. Definitely do that. That would be fun. Like a Resident Evil 4 demake. You think they'll do a complete RE1 remake in the new RE engine? I guess they could. I'd play it. But, I don't know. I feel like the remake that they already have for Resident Evil 1 is really good because it really does embody the heart and soul of traditional Resident Evil. The pre-rendered backgrounds and all that stuff. And they brushed that up several times. The remake for 1. They added widescreen. Like, they keep iterating on it, which is a really interesting thing. What game do you think deserves a demake? All of them, I don't know. This is nice. This is calming. I want a remake of Dino Crisis? Yeah. I think that's extremely unlikely. Any plans to try out the Complex? FMV just released. Oh, janky story? Maybe? Is it just like you hit decision points and then you say I want to do A, B, or C kind of thing? What's the deal? Does it have cool action sequences? I want a remake of the Final Fantasy VII remake, yeah? We only gotta wait 20 more years. Easy. Also, John, I saw you in there. Good to see you, man. Remake Jet Set Radio Future, then demake it. Or just release it again. What you playing next? Also, is Final Fantasy VII your favorite? No. Final Fantasy XIV is my favorite. Favorite traditional Final Fantasy is 6, and then maybe 9. 7's up there, but it's not like top 3 or anything. What's next is the Final Fantasy VII Remake. I'm going to start playing that early in the morning tomorrow. So, very, very excited for that. Cannot wait to play that with people. A remake of 6 would be awesome. Although that's essentially just Lost Odyssey. So, that's kind of there. More standard kind of weirdly acted FMV than anything else. Just a game that's... oh, it's just funny to go through. Hill, thank you for the Prime sub. Thoughts on 8 and 12, the Redheaded Stepchildren. I'm not... There's a lot to like about 8. The story being one of the least. I feel like 8 is a good complement to 7 in that it has kind of a wonky story, but fun characters and amazing music and great art. But I haven't played 8 since it came out and I haven't really felt the need to. 12, I feel like is... unfortunately, I get why it's not really regarded very highly or not remembered very fondly, but 12 is incredible. Oh my god. 12 out of all the Final Fantasies has like actual good writing and an actually good story. Like you actually have to think about it and put some things together and figure out what people are doing behind the scenes and stuff like that. Yeah, C-Ben, I'm gonna be streaming 7 Remake tomorrow. 9 hours from now. Ish. Maybe more like 10, but... Yeah, Vinchenko, 12 was not the typical Final Fantasy, like, let's get all our anime friends together and go beat up God thing. 12 had an actual, like, actual worldcraft in it. Which was really, really cool. Yeah, this ending track is great. Very 1998, too. I feel like it's kind of in line. Persona 5 Royal win? I already streamed Persona 5. I already beat Persona 5, so... Yeah, like 9 a.m. 9 a.m. Pacific, yep. Beef Tribe. I know it's not an F, but... It's a lot of... They must have pulled in a lot of other groups to help with... Oh, okay. Huh. I don't know what any of these companies are. It's 11 Central? Yes. Yeah, that's true. 12 does have the Viera. Now they're added to 14, which is nice. Toki Marui is an airsoft manufacturer. Yeah, they might have gotten airsoft replicas for like motion capture and stuff. Heard one of these studios was only responsible for the lighting, and this game is a visual marvel. It really is. And it's actually really impressive the way that game companies are getting really, really savvy about farming out a lot of different aspects of games so they can turn them around really fast and pull them all back together. Super, super cool. Didn't think you'd play till 1 a.m.? Yeah, dude. I've streamed... I keep crazy stream hours sometimes. I gotta admit, I probably wouldn't be streaming this late if I didn't want to finish this game, but... I usually try to break and spend some time with Steph, but... You guys are more important for now. At least until the credits are over. Oh. Kiyohiko Sakata. I'm not familiar with them. I usually try to pay attention to like some of the producers and director staff of games, so... Oh, I'm glad you enjoyed it, Yipper. Yeah. Would a 7 remake be a good jumping on point for somebody who hasn't played any Final Fantasy games? Yeah, I'd say so. I would say it's not going to give you like a really representative idea of the game, but no Final Fantasy will, because it's just the whole thing, so... but yeah, 7 remake's fine. Who was that? What was that? Wow, I played for 8 hours? How did I play that long? Like, people say this is like a 5-hour game. I'm like, I didn't even get that lost, really. I read some stuff, I guess, but... Yeah, I gotta see. Boo. Deaths. I guess I died a lot. You ever gonna chill with Tetris again? Sometime. Yeah, I think I'll get back to that. Plan on playing any fighting games. Man, I wish I had more time for fighting games. Shop. Oh. What's this all about? Ooh. I do really like it when you can spend in-game currency to unlock things in the game. Oh, you get all of these things when... Like, on additional runs? Oh my gosh, you can get a hip pouch? Hot dogger! What the hell? Jeez. Oh. Yeah, the ham dogger. Cool. Took your time reading lore? I guess that added 3 hours to the runtime. I don't know, man. I had a good time with this game. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed the run. I get that the ending does feel a little, like, bare. But read the Samurai Edge description. Okay, I will. Shot capacity 9mm handgun. It's been customized according to Jill's personal specifications. Excellent across the board with exceptional accuracy and firepower. Alright. Guess that wasn't as... that one... That's something, I guess. Was expecting more... Well, a little more punch. Oh, no mention of lore. Oh, okay. Is that a thing? Okay, well, yeah, I'll do another run on this at some point. On... Something better than this. Okay, they even tell you. That's nice. What the requirements are? Ah, okay. Alright, well, that'll do it for tonight, though. Again, I'll see you guys, some of you guys, I guess, in about 9 to 10 hours. Gonna be going back to Midgar. Spending time with my good boys. Cloud. Barrett. Tifa. My friends are back. I will not be lonely for a little bit. I'm really excited. Alright, see you guys then. Have a good night. Yeah, I'm excited to start 7 Remake. Alright, bye everybody. Have a good night.
Welcome